Hello everyone and welcome back. In this lecture and in the next few lectures we'll learn about built-in string methods. Python has its own built-in string methods that we can use. Let's say we have a string s. ss is equal to, let's say, Python. So our variable ss contains the string Python. So if we say ss dot, and if we hit tab on our keyboard, so ss dot and then hit tab, that will give you the list of all the built-in string methods that we have on a string. So ss tab, ss dot, and then hit tab on your keyboard. That will give us a list of all the string methods that we have. So we look at most of the string methods. Let's start by looking at the method known as capitalize. So this method capitalize will capitalize the first alphabet in our string. For instance, let's say we have a string ss and let's set it to be equal to hi there. And then if I say ss dot capitalize and then run it, we see that the first letter H is now capitalized. So this is how we call a method on a string. We have our string ss and then dot, name of our method, which in this case is capitalized, and we have empty parentheses. That's how we call a method on a string, or even methods in general. And we'll see the use of this parenthesis. In this case it's empty. In some of the methods we will have to pass some arguments in here, but here is one method capitalized, so that will capitalize the first letter. Now let's look at another built-in string method. It's called the lower method. This method will change all the characters in our string to lowercase. So here, if we call our ss, we have hi there. Let's create another string and save it in a variable called ss. Let's set it to be equal to hi there. Now, if we call our string ss, we have hi there. Everything is uppercase. And if we call the lower method on it, it will change all these characters to lowercase. Now we have hi there. Similarly, we have another built-in string called upper. So let's create another string. ss is equal to hi there, what's up? Let me save this in double quotes. So everything here is in lowercase. If we call our string ss, we get hi there, what's up? And then we can use the method called upper, and this will change all the characters to uppercase. Now we have hi there, what's up? So those are the two methods, upper and lower. There are also methods known as is upper and is lower. So let's look at the first method, is upper. This will give us true if all the characters in our string are uppercase. So all of them have to be uppercase in order for this to be true. For instance, let's call our SS, hi there, what's up. So if we call the upper method on our string SS, ss.upper, we get is upper, we get false. That's because not all the characters are uppercase. Similarly, the method is lower will return true if all the characters are lowercase. So in this case, all the characters are lowercase. So we have the result true. If we create another string and store it in a variable called upper, and let's say all upper case. So if we run this, and then if I call my string upper, we get all uppercase. If we call the up is upper method on our string, we get true, since all the characters are uppercase. Great. Next, let's look at another method called is alphanumeric. So the method is called is alphanumeric. So this will return true if all the characters or elements in our string are alphanumeric. So all of the characters have to be alphanumeric in order for this method to be true. For instance, let's use our string upper. So upper that is alphanumeric. So we're calling the alphanumeric method is alphanumeric method on our string upper, and that gives us false. That's because not all the characters are alphanumeric. Okay, notice that in our string upper, all uppercase, we have a space. A space is considered a character, right? That's why we have false here. So all the characters, all the elements in our string have to be alphanumeric. So because of this space, we have the result false. However, if I have another string, let's say string 1 uppercase, let's call the is alphanumeric on it. So string 1 that is alphanumeric, we get true. That's because all the characters are alphanumeric and there is no space. If there was a space like this, it would return false. Similarly, we can add a number here, uppercase 1, 2, 3, and then if we run it again, we get true, as long as all the characters are alphanumeric. And watch out for a space. A space is considered an element in our string. Next, let's look at the method called isAlpha. isAlpha. So this method, as its name indicates, will return true if all the characters are alphabets. So if we call the isAlpha method on our string 1, it will return false, since not all the characters are alphabets. So if I call the isAlpha method on it, this will return false, since not all characters are alphabets. Similarly, if I remove that, now if I call the isAlpha method on my string 1, that will return true, since all the elements in my string 1 are alphabets. Notice also that if there is a space here, that will return false, since not all characters are alphabets, since there is a space here. And for all these methods to work, there has to be at least one character. So if I have a string here, let's say empty, if I have an empty string, and if I call, let's say, the alpha, the isAlpha method on it is alpha, that will return false. That's because there's no alphabet, so an empty space is not alphabet.